Well, you read what you can. Besides that, I suppose you can reach out to people on the forums, reach out to your local technical network of friends. You also need to keep in mind that blockchain is a technology like any other, and it's based on first principles. So, you need to keep in mind your computer science background, networking, parallel computing. Blockchain also uses things like economics and game theory. So if you can reason from first principles about those concepts, then you can also it'll put you in a good position to reason about blockchain as a compound of those ideas. So Set It Home is a volunteer computing platform. So it enables volunteers to donate their computing resources, so computing power, so electricity, to process radio telescope data. The volunteers, they download a program, download an application to their computer, turn it on, let it run, and then Berkeley in the US will dispatch a work packet to that volunteer's computer and then have that do some processing. It's effectively a distributed computation network. I suppose for the researchers at Berkeley, it's like a free supercomputer, decentralized supercomputer. So that volunteer computing situation is one where they probably don't have the same level of verifiability requirements as we have. So they can probably tolerate some small errors in their results. Our system, however, can't tolerate any errors at all. And we don't rely on volunteers, so our network is incentivized, and it's designed to ensure a very low error rate in the information that we resolve from the network. So Ethereum and blockchain technology in general is still very young. Tim likes to analogize it to the internet of the 1990s. And it took 10 years after 95 for YouTube to emerge, for example. So at the moment we're seeing Ethereum burst at the seams given all the ICO activity. I think this is both a good and a bad thing. It's good from the perspective that people are excited and they're using the technology and pushing its limits. But I suppose it's also bad that it can, I think, cause undue negativity for what is very good, but clearly very young and immature technology. Imagine trying to run YouTube over a 14K modem, for example. You can just imagine and hear all the people decrying how the limited capabilities of the internet would not amount to anything. Close to what we're working on, so some of the bigger challenges, or the biggest challenges I think are still to come for us. From the work we've done so far, we're not breaking any fundamental laws of nature. But what I'm most looking forward to, I think, is sort of when we can focus on actually solving those problems in full implementation after the token sale. I'm looking forward to working on the virtualization and the state hashing. I think that'll be one of the more trickier challenges to come for us. But it's certainly one, as I said, I'm keen to continue working on.